Human faces, a kaleidoscope of features, are truly remarkable. No two are exactly alike, not even those of identical twins. This astounding diversity is a product of our evolutionary journey. Natural selection, the driving force behind evolution, favors traits that increase survival and reproduction. Facial features play a crucial role in this process. They contribute to our attractiveness to potential mates, signaling health and genetic fitness. Our faces also help us communicate a wide range of emotions, from joy and sorrow to anger and fear. This ability to convey emotions is essential for social interaction and cooperation. In contrast, many animal species exhibit far less facial variation. Consider a school of fish or a flock of birds where individuals often appear nearly identical. This uniformity stems from different evolutionary pressures. For these animals, survival often depends on collective behavior, such as schooling or flocking, rather than individual recognition. Facial uniformity provides a survival advantage in these cases. Predators have a harder time singling out individuals within a group when everyone looks the same. This phenomenon, known as the confusion effect, highlights how evolution shapes physical traits based on environmental demands. Imagine a world where everyone shared the same face. Picture the bustling streets of New York City, the crowded markets of Mumbai, or the serene villages of the Amazon rainforest. In this reality, every individual would be indistinguishable, their features mirrored in every face. This scenario, though fictional, highlights the importance of our unique identities. The implications touch every facet of human existence. From daily tasks to social interactions, the absence of facial diversity would reshape our world. Identification, a cornerstone of society, would be in disarray. Art and entertainment would adapt to a world without facial nuances. Social relationships would be fundamentally altered. Recognizing individuals is essential for forming bonds and building trust. Without this ability, social interactions would be anonymous and shallow. This thought experiment challenges us to value the uniqueness of our faces. It underscores the role of facial recognition in our lives. Without it, we would need to fundamentally restructure our world. In a world where everyone has the same face, identification becomes a monumental challenge. Fingerprints, DNA analysis, and iris scans would likely become the primary means of distinguishing individuals. Imagine a society where carrying identification is not just a matter of convenience, but an absolute necessity for every interaction. Law enforcement would face unprecedented hurdles in identifying suspects and witnesses. Imagine the complexities of investigating a crime scene where everyone has the same face. Eyewitness testimonies, often unreliable even with distinctive faces, would become virtually useless. The criminal justice system would require a complete overhaul to adapt to this faceless reality. Even everyday tasks would become logistical nightmares. Imagine trying to find a friend in a crowded place or picking up your child from school. Without the ability to distinguish individuals by their faces, we would need to rely on alternative methods such as clothing, voice recognition, or even personalized tracking devices. This scenario highlights the crucial role facial recognition plays in our daily lives. We often take for granted our ability to identify individuals at a glance, but the absence of this ability would have far-reaching consequences for our personal and social interactions. Art and entertainment, reflections of our cultural landscape, would undergo a dramatic transformation in a world of identical faces. Portraiture, a genre celebrating the uniqueness of individuals, would cease to exist as we know it. Artists would need to find new ways to convey identity and emotion, perhaps focusing on body language, attire, or abstract representations of personality. Movies and television shows would rely heavily on voice acting, hairstyles, and costumes to differentiate characters. Imagine watching a film where everyone has the same face. The plot would need to be exceptionally compelling to hold the audience's attention. The absence of facial expressions, a powerful tool for conveying emotion, would pose a significant challenge for actors and filmmakers alike. Even literature, a medium seemingly less reliant on visual cues, would be affected. Descriptions of characters would need to be more creative and evocative, focusing on unique mannerisms, speech patterns, and other distinguishing features. The challenge for writers would be to create memorable and relatable characters without relying on the crutch of physical description. This thought experiment reveals the profound impact facial diversity has on our artistic expressions. The human face, with its infinite variations, serves as a canvas for creativity, a source of inspiration, and a powerful tool for storytelling. Section 5. The social fabric of sameness. The social implications of a faceless society are perhaps the most profound and unsettling. Human beings are wired for connection, and facial recognition is a fundamental aspect of how we form and maintain relationships. From the moment we are born, we are drawn to the faces of our caregivers, their expressions providing comfort, reassurance, and a sense of belonging. In a world where everyone has the same face, these early bonding experiences would be fundamentally altered. Imagine trying to navigate the complexities of romantic relationships when everyone looks identical. Physical attraction, often sparked by unique facial features, would need to be redefined. Trust, a cornerstone of any relationship, would be harder to establish and maintain when you can't even be sure you're interacting with the same person every time. Social hierarchies, often based on perceived attractiveness and status, would likely crumble. Imagine a world where beauty standards so often tied to facial features become irrelevant. Would this lead to a more egalitarian society, or would new forms of prejudice and discrimination emerge? This thought experiment forces us to confront the deeply ingrained role facial recognition plays in our social interactions. It challenges us to consider the potential consequences of a world where individuality, at least in terms of facial features, is erased. Section 6. Could everyone really look the same? From a scientific standpoint, the likelihood of everyone having the same face is infinitesimally small. Human facial appearance is incredibly complex, determined by the intricate interplay of thousands of genes. The sheer number of possible genetic combinations makes it virtually impossible for two individuals, even identical twins, to have the exact same DNA sequence for facial features. Furthermore, environmental factors also play a role in shaping our appearance. Diet, exposure to sunlight, and even the way we sleep can subtly influence our facial features over time. These environmental variations further contribute to the uniqueness of each individual's face. While advancements in genetic engineering might theoretically allow for some degree of facial manipulation, achieving complete uniformity across the entire human population is highly improbable and ethically questionable. The complexity of the human genome, coupled with the ethical considerations surrounding genetic manipulation, suggests that a world of identical faces will likely remain confined to the realm of science fiction. Section 7. The evolutionary purpose of facial diversity. The diversity of human faces is not merely a matter of chance, it serves a crucial evolutionary purpose. Our ability to recognize and remember a vast number of faces is thought to be an adaptation to our complex social lives. As humans evolved to live in larger and more complex social groups, the ability to distinguish individuals became increasingly important for survival and reproduction. Facial recognition allows us to identify potential mates, distinguish kin from non-kin, and remember individuals who have cooperated with us or posed a threat in the past. This ability to quickly and accurately assess social information is crucial for navigating the complexities of human relationships and maintaining social order. The diversity of human faces enhances our ability to distinguish individuals, making it easier to form social bonds, avoid conflicts, and maintain stable social groups. In essence, our unique faces are a testament to the power of evolution, shaping us to thrive in a world defined by social interaction. Section 8. Finding ourselves in a sea of faces. The thought experiment of a faceless world, while improbable, serves as a stark reminder of the value of our unique identities. In a sea of billions, our faces are our calling cards, our personal trademarks, the outward expressions of our inner selves. They tell the stories of our lives etched in every line, wrinkle, and freckle. Our faces connect us to our past, reflecting our ancestry and heritage. They ground us in the present, allowing us to be recognized and known by others, and they point towards our future, carrying the potential for countless expressions and experiences yet to come. To imagine a world without this diversity is to envision a world devoid of individuality, a world where the tapestry of human existence is woven in shades of gray. Section 9. In conclusion, celebrating our differences. The beauty of humanity lies in its diversity, and nowhere is this more evident than in the uniqueness of our faces. Our faces are not merely biological identifiers, they are windows into our souls, reflecting our emotions, experiences, and the countless threads that connect us to one another. Let us celebrate this diversity, cherish our individuality, and remember that it is in our differences that our shared humanity shines most brightly.